Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to turn this Boombox into our new portable Bluetooth speaker. Okay guys, here's what all we're going to need. We're going to need a lithium battery pack. All this will be linked down below in the description. And this little Svita cassette to Bluetooth adapter. Now what this does is you put this in the cassette, you press play, you turn it on first, and then you connect your Bluetooth to it, and it actually works to play from your phone. It's pretty amazing. So that's what's going to get us our Bluetooth connectivity. This will get us our portable power, and then we're going to get an old power supply so we can cut the end off and make a wire basically to go into the battery compartment of the Boombox. And here is the beautiful Boombox we're dealing with, guys. This is a classic Fisher CD tape synchro dubbing studio standard. It is portable and it will play music, so we're gonna see what we can make use of. My son got this free from somebody he knows, so he wanted to give this a try. We're gonna give it a try. Okay guys, this is what I'm saying I'm going to use for the cord. As you can see, it may be hard for you to see. It's clearly marked positive and negative with the white dots on there, so I won't get those mixed up. I'll know which is which. And it does fit my plug end here on my battery. So we're going to go ahead and cut it off of this, throw this piece away, and get everything wired up. Quick tip, when you're looking for a power supply to use the cord, right, you don't want to use the end necessarily. You just want to use the cord to make up a wire to wire the battery compartment. You got to make sure the wiring is the same. If you look at this, there's a positive that goes into the post and surrounded by a negative. I believe that's called post positive. You want to make sure those match up so your wiring's the same. If not, you're going to have to invert your wiring, your positive to your negative, when you get it in there, and have a lot more chance of mistakes. So I just match them up. You can see on this one, let me focus, we're post positive here too. So I know these two match up. This is the original charger. This is what we charge our battery with. This one I am going to sacrifice, throw this piece away, and use the end in this wire to wire up to the battery terminals in the Boombox. Just a quick note about the battery, guys. Here's the details of it if you want to see. I'm hoping it'll last just a few hours out there with that Boombox. We'll see. It does have an on-off switch. You can actually charge things from it here, so you know, if you have a phone or whatever. And here is the power adapter port. So you charge it here right by my thumb, but you can also use this device to power and charge at the same time. It's kind of just like a splitter. It comes with it. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to use that. We're gonna have to see on my setup. But this is an input and an output port. Let me lean that up. So you can charge by input there, or you can power by output. So same on both ports. Just a quick note on the battery. Guys, I got the Boombox apart. And if you look right here where I'm pointing my light, let's see if we can get you, it says battery. So that's the wires we want to tap off of right there. The two black wires coming out. So I'm gonna see if I can pop that off and see if we can make a connection there. Okay guys, I got the Boombox apart. These are the wires that went to the battery compartment. So I just put my wires, it's gonna be hard for you to see, right into the battery clips. This is just a little clip connector. So all I did was tin the ends of my wire like this. I ran it through the battery box and ran it into my battery. And now let's turn it on and we'll check the CD and see if we get power. So if we come up here, by the way, don't do this on your own. If you don't know anything about electronics, you will get shocked probably, but hey, we got power. Yeah. All right, I'm just gonna tape those two up. I was gonna try to put them back in so I could have both, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna tape them up just so they don't short out anything, put this thing back together, and then we'll test it out. Okay guys, here we go, the finished product. This is just Velcroed. I put some big thick Velcro strip on there so it won't fall off. Everything works. I've tested it all out. The only thing there's my Bluetooth cassette thing. I'll link all this in the description. I don't know how long it lasts yet, so I'll make an updated video to give you, how long it lasts. I think the weakest point is going to be the Bluetooth cassette tape. It's a 6 amp hour battery. So I know this thing won't draw more than an amp, so at least 6 hours before I have to recharge it. I don't know, we'll see. We use this to play basketball, and really it just needs to last for one of our basketball games. So maybe an hour at the most, but I think we're gonna like it. We can maybe take it out in the backyard, test it out, all that good stuff. Let's get a view of the back. And I just ran the wire into the battery compartment. The extra is coiled up in there. This was really simple, super simple, a lot easier than I thought it would be due to those little crimp connectors that this thing had. I was just able to tin the end of my wire and stick them in there and get it running good. So anyway, guys, update video to come on this. We're done. That's how I modded it. Let me just show you how. I'll turn the switch on the back of the battery, and we got radio going there, and we can flip to CD, and there's no CD in there, but it's going to try to read it. And there we go, guys. We got power. Works great. Anyway, that's all I got for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Update video on this coming soon. We'll see you next time.